So the branding, and I say this quite often, is critical. Networking is the next thing. And that kind of ties back to who do you know, okay? So I've mentioned religious affiliations, all right? I've mentioned neighborhoods, okay? Friends, okay? Some of you may be friends in this group, some of you may not. If you're not, you should be. Some people have internships. You should be their best friend because they could potentially lead to employment for you if they are in the inside of an organization that will hire people. Okay? You've heard of insider trading? It's the same thing, just legal, right? Somebody's got a job, and it's going to be kind of obvious if some people do this now. They'll become my best friend. Now, I recruit for a living. I place people. Not a lot of students. Don't want to mislead you. But that's why I'm doing this. Because if I can reach one of you and help you get a job and build a career, then I think that I've succeeded. And I think that I know how to do it. Because as a salesperson, which I am, and a recruiter, I have to get to know people like Nate. Nate and I did business together back when he was at A.G. Edwards. Didn't know me from Adam, introduced myself, worked my way into being a resource for him and for A.G. Edwards. Everybody sells. People look at yourself and they say, no, I'm not a salesperson, I'm a computer person. Wrong. You are a salesperson. And what are you selling? Your brand. If you can remember that point, stretch yourself to get out of your comfort zone. Critical. And again, you may have an interest in getting into computer science. Obviously, some of you have spent a lot of money doing this, right? Guerrilla warfare. Okay? Now, you all dressed, most of you dressed for success. I'm not going to pick on Mike, but it's not really about the tie and the suit, okay? It's about what you feel comfortable with and finding your motivation, okay? What's of interest to you all? I've been sitting here, I've been talking about jobs and so forth, and oh, by the way, remind me when I get to 10 minutes out, because we'll have questions. Because I could sit here and talk all day, as I've been doing this for a long, long time. But yeah, you're getting a computer degree of some sort, right? And you're thinking, okay, well, that's okay, and yeah, I guess it interests me, and yeah, I've spent money. But what is of interest, really? There isn't anything today that you can't build software and computers around. Mobile computers, iPads, everything has an app. Everything has computers related. So find the motivation. Find the motivation that, you know, I just don't want to really go into, you know, just doing VMware, okay, or C++ programming or whatever it may be. I want to do that with something that interests me. Perfect example, work at a retail shop. You see how things are doing, right? I have a daughter, works at Nordstrom's, just went to work there. She's not a computer, doesn't have a computer degree, has a visual arts degree. But she's already saying to me, man, this is antiquated. This computer system sucks. We could do it so much better if they did it this way. Now, big company, hard to change City Hall, but she has an interest in it. That's an interest. So there's got to be retailers out there who have the same problem. And if your goal is to be a retailer, to sell in retail, to work in a retailer, I can't think of any company in a retail setting, you couldn't find something that's better. Some way to do it better, you know? Now,